Nigga, you just ruined that whole story. Are you
All
proud?
right, so Charlamagne the Guy went to Killer Mike's podcast. Unfortunately, I don't know the name of the podcast, but we're about to go to the YouTube channel.
Probably
to watch
capitalism is
it.
king.
And I kind of touched in with his interview on and off. Like, it wasn't a long interview. But the most important thing that I think that was pulled out was Killer Mike does not like FD Signifier. They have beef. It's not open beef to where
They're throwing
it's all
direct
in sight
jabs.
because he won't say his name. He can't say his name either because it's just
Too
level
much.
difference. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and to be fair, level difference is subjective because Killer Mike is A-stream big, but
Yeah.
FD Signifier is like 1.5 million. You know what I mean? So it's not like he's unknown to people.
Killer
It's
Mike
different
has
levels of fame
Yeah.
and cultural like.
or expressions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I don't know how to say it, but y'all know what I'm saying though.
Yeah.
Like to where
Killer Mike is still bigger than him.
by far.
Yeah. He has a
Having
Grammy.
like shit like having a Netflix show, Grammys.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
yeah, he's
You're
performed Run the
you're in
Jewels.
the actual limelight. There's
Yeah.
a YouTube limelight. There's the global social society limelight.
Yeah.
Killer Mike's in the limelight. So
Exactly.
he was bringing up niggas making videos about him and had a nice little shot to FD Signifier.
Well, which part am I going to?
Right, 30 minutes even. 30 minutes flat we're going to start. I think it's
cool.
like 2 minutes.
I'm glad we're doing this on your show because I want to say this. Everybody that I see really doing the work for black people gets the most shit. And I say that all the time.
Lord knows I
the
get
way
mine.
the way they come at my good brother Killer Mike, Michael Render, the way they come at people like Jay-Z, the way they come at people like Tyler Perry,
Yeah.
the way they come at people like Steve Harvey. And the reason I'm naming those individuals is because those are the people that I see actually pouring back into black people, whether y'all see it or not, with the job opportunities, you know, with charity, like whatever it is, they're always y'all are always constantly pouring it back into black people, and y'all get the most shit
Yeah.
from black people.
Yeah. It's a nigga right now. The problem with Killer Mike, I was
man.
I was like, boy, when I see you, it might be a problem. But it's not going to be a problem.
That's so funny. I watched that video.
Yeah,
I didn't watch the whole thing. I had to turn it off because I'm like, I don't see what the point he's trying to make.
Yeah. And then at the end, you just at the end, you highlight. You could have used 47 minutes to talk about the what whatever you put in the last 3 minutes. But bigger than that, y'all always ask for money at the end.
After telling you that you ain't shit
you're
for being a black capitalist. Yeah.
Could I have $10 for my Patreon? I'm like, you piece of shit ass nigga.
You're right.
All right,
Hey,
you can hit
yeah.
pause, and then let's go over to FD Signifier's page because FD Signifier's page, the video was like Killer Mike being
greedy.
yeah, or something like that.
Yeah.
I remember watching it when it came out.
Yeah.
So it was funny because it's like, I guess that is true. That is true.
Killer Mike. Yeah. But how do y'all feel about that though? Like that
No,
is
just search Killer Mike in the search thing.
that
No,
is
no,
some ironic shit that like, yo, this guy's a capitalist, but
I think that's an oversimplification of what FD Signifier was talking about. Like, yes, Killer Mike is a capitalist, but I don't think that was directly what he was saying is what makes him evil.
Yeah.
I think it's something about how
it's a symptom.
It's something about how he's trying to change it through capitalism that he had a problem with. And I'm just paraphrasing because I really don't remember the video. I remember watching that shit.
I remember watching it, but I don't remember what the basis of it was. Maybe it was on FDB sides. Maybe it was on that.
The premise of what he was talking about with Killer Mike, it wasn't as simple as he's a capitalist, he's bad.
He was just using Killer Mike as a point to prove a bigger overall thing. Because I was about to say that we was talking about Killer Mike's bank
3 weeks ago.
Where you want to go in here?
Maybe just start right there.
Yeah, just start from the top.
He's going to give us a nice hot intro.
All right. Killer Mike is a hip hop legend, one of the greatest to ever hold your favorite rapper's favorite rapper title, and one of the most influential names and voices among black celebrities when it comes to political thought. Sadly, that's not the highest praise in the world, where rap legends are tap dancing for Donald Trump If you only hear Mike's music, you think he was on some Fred Hampton shit. His first ever splash on the political scene was interviewing Bernie Sanders during the 2016 election cycle. Mike was also one of the first mainstream rappers to criticize Barack Obama back around the same time. His song Reagan is probably one of the most provocative political rap songs ever, and his work with LP on Run the Jewels is the closest thing we've had to radical hip hop in the mainstream since, Dead Prez back in the early 2000s, or Public Enemy in the 80s and 90s. You hear songs like Kill Your Masters, and you see him choosing Whitlock in public, and you feel like Mike is as left as mainstream public celebs tend to get, and that's probably true. But then you see he interviewed Herschel Walker here in Georgia back when Herschel was on that incredibly embarrassing run for Senate. In fact, if you're here locally in Georgia, you know that Mike's radically inclined veneer kind of tarnishes itself a little bit. He's met a few times with Republican Governor Brian Kemp. He was silent during the anti-Cop City movement. And when the uprisings were happening in 2020, he, along with T.I., was one of the folks they trotted out hoping to convince people to get out of the streets and not tear up their property. Now, while I have issues with a lot of that stuff that I've talked about in other videos, as mainstream rappers go, Killer Mike might as well be Tupac. And not really since Tupac had a rapper been capable of speaking to social issues outside of their music as effectively as in their music, something that even the most socially conscious rappers today are not able to do. But quiet as it's kept, Tupac was, along with being a theater kid, truly engaged with a radical legacy. He was legit raised by Black Panthers.
Personally, he's laying out how this nigga's a fake radical.
I've seen that video of Tupac. Very interesting.
Killer Mike?
Yeah.
I think he's giving him his credit.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, like he's literally like everything he said about like, yo, this is probably one of the most like political rap songs ever, like the radicalness and all that shit. I think he's establishing that Killer Mike has good intentions, but then he later goes on to be like, well, this is the implications of some of the actions.
He did both because he was talking about him and T.I. being quiet during Cop City. I guess that was a protest during George Floyd.
Telling them niggas, please don't tear up these streets.
Yeah, which
trying
is
to quiet the protesters.
And I didn't understand because isn't that a good thing? Telling niggas not to tear up the street.
Well, it depends on how you
It
feel
depends on
about
the
protesting.
context.
It depends on what.
But how FD said it, I get he's trying to set a point.
Right.
But it makes sense. But Killer Mike isn't. But I've always respected Killer Mike. But I don't know nothing about him. It's just like, he's just for the people. Like, fuck it.
Right. Yeah.
The shit he did on Netflix was cool. When he started like black businesses, each episode he was doing something new and black.
Yeah.
And that shit was dope. So you just, in his Breakfast Club interviews, he just seems like somebody who's well-intentioned.
I didn't fuck with his Netflix show. You know who got
You ain't like that shit?
Nah, not really. You know who got a good Netflix show that I was surprised that I kind of got locked in on was Shaq.
What does
Bring It
he
Back
do?
Reebok?
Yeah.
Yeah, I put that shit in my watch later.
That shit's kind of...
His son is in it too, right?
Pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
They're
actually.
trying to make Reebok cool again, and they're making a series out of that shit.
Yeah,
It's a
shit kinda,
series?
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
I put it in my watch
It's
later.
not a boring watch, I will say that. I ended up watching like one full episode, and I was like, that's pretty good.
It looks decent.
About what?
About
Pretty
him
much
trying to make Reebok cool again.
He's
literally
at
that's
work.
what
Yeah, he's literally at work.
Imagine like Kirby Enthusiasm, but Shaq.
Yeah.
He's just going about through his day, just board meetings.
Well, I don't
That's
know about
incredible.
third. It's not a comedy. It's literally...
But it's
Of course not. But it's Shaq though, so it has his moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on what I've seen in the trailer.
It's pretty good.
She looks hilarious.
That's incredible. But nah.
But yeah, maybe we should skip to the end so we can see this nigga.
Yeah, what's the final thoughts?
No, not even that, but just if he's begging for money at the end. Probably ask him to donate to something.
And I'm going to have to watch this video.
He's one
to
of the
see.
YouTubers that does Nebula. Y'all heard of that service?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, this like you go on there. I don't know if you pay a subscription, but like you get access to a different level of content because the production is high over there.
The shit you want to play?
Yeah.
About their Love, Land, and Liberation project with the goal of showing
ahead a
how a
little bit.
collective can...
Go ahead a little bit. He's talking about this shit right now.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like go backwards, probably like a couple seconds.
That's what I thought.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know, shit.
project
Shout out
in
to
Atlanta, helmed by a former Black Panther
Still in the
and political of high quality. The goal is to use the light that they naturally bring to any criticizing them. And with that in mind, I want to talk about today's sponsor, which is not something I'm getting paid for, but something I want to bring to everyone's attention because it's something I think is valuable and important, especially in this month of August, which is also known in the Black radical tradition as Black August. What if Killer Mike were more serious about a land project for the people? What if instead of fun and hijinks, there was a land project in Atlanta helmed by a former Black Panther and political prisoner that is really trying to build power apart from the system, and they needed your help to do this? In the past, on other channels or social media posts, you may have seen me promote the work of community movement builders here in Atlanta. I talked to one of their leaders, Kamal Franklin, about the Stop Cop City movement a couple of years back. They were very active in one of the leading organizations in that movement, and they recently reached out to me about their Love, Land, and Liberation project with the goal of showing how a collective can use land for something useful, not to start a weird episode of Survivor, but to continue the Black radical tradition. In observance of Black August, which is a month of resistance, fasting, and education meant to engage with the plight of political prisoners across the globe, Community Movement Builders is doing a funding drive for this project, and I want you, and maybe even Killer Mike if he sees this, right? You can make it right, Mike, to support this project. They acquired 14 acres of land, 20 minutes outside of Atlanta, and it's already being developed.
That was the nasty part.
This is very nasty.
That was
Even
the
in the
nasty part.
beginning,
Come on,
don't
nigga.
use Killer Mike's name as a setup to your punchline.
that was the nasty part.
Come on, man.
Nah.
And even the way he said
This
it,
isn't
like
the first time he's done this. I remember the first
That's
time
a good
before
one.
I knew who FD Signifier actually was. He was supposed to debate Destiny.
Yeah.
And they made it seem like it was about to happen. And then last minute he pulled, you have to pay me to debate you. It was Destiny or one of these niggas. But long story short.
Well, we can
it
do
was-
white people wrong.
It was a white person. It was some white person. But he was like, he made it seem like, yeah, I'll do it. And then when the time came, he was like, oh, well, only if you pay me to show up to the debate.
it's just ironic that he
So-
said this because I feel like if Dr. Umar did something like this,
Nasty.
niggas would be on his ass.
Is it really that wrong though? He had a sponsor that he wasn't getting paid for about African agriculture, dog.
I don't
part
know
What
that
that
that's gonna do to
The part that was wrong was when he said, you can make this right.
you can make
Like,
this-
I'm the authority that you can correct
Yeah.
yourself through this means that I'm showing
when
you.
allegedly
I feel
Killer
that.
Mike is actually in the community.
And I feel that. Only problem is we skipped over everything that he has a problem with Killer Mike about.
That's true.
So it's like we saw the punch without seeing the setup of why he even feels this way.
No matter
know what I mean?
I get that, but no matter what, no nigga that's making a hit piece on me can tell me what the fuck to do to make something correct. Like, I don't care what he said in the video.
And then it's
like,
almost
I don't think that matters. Like, I don't think that matters.
and then it was like, you know, if Killer Mike really black, he's going to help this political prisoner who has land. It's like, God damn,
And
like
like,
you trying to out black
after
this?
Would
I
he
kicked
not?
him back in for
I'm a black man.
for 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying?
Will he not put your money where your mouth is, nigga? Are you a revolutionary for Netflix? Or are you trying to get this African agriculture popping?
You can do both.
So do it. That's all he's asking.
He probably does both. Killer Mike, let's
If
be
he
honest.
did-
That's
if
all
he-
he's asking. That's
if he'd have left out, you can make this right, it wouldn't have been as bad.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was the nail in the coffin for me, where I was like, okay, I can understand where I watch it, and then you just reversed everything that we could have maybe had a conversation about.
Yeah.
which is understandable.
Yeah.
But my thing is, we don't know why he feels this way. We skipped over that.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
What if Killer Mike is really a fraud?
I don't, yeah, like,
It might be.
Like, what if the evidence is there to where it's like, okay, nigga,
Most of the time
you
when a
got
nigga-
these allegations. Prove that you're really about the community.
I just feel like most of the time when we get a chosen nigga in a political space, he becomes a fraud at some point. Like, he's frauding at some point.
And should we
Like,
call them out when that happens?
Sure, but I'm not in the political space either. So it's
Well, yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
You know,
that's not my lane.
you proud about
in a
podcasting.
political space.
I'm not in a political space where
It's
I
only-
need to, because I'm not following enough to where I know when they're violating every time.
I
you
know
know
what
what I
you
mean?
mean.
Like,
Yeah, you find out when
I
it's
find,
too late.
yeah, I find out when
Secondhand
they,
type shit.
yeah, I'm finding secondhand and third hand that
Yeah.
they've been betraying the black community or whatever.
I'm not
you know what I'm
researching.
saying?
I'm not watching.
Like, what, this nigga's evil? Oh, shit.
Yeah, damn, I didn't know. It's been going on for
I was
6
just
months?
watching his reels.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm late on that shit. But somebody like him would know the day it happens.
Right.
Or the
right.
next day, like he's on it because that's all he's doing is
He's
texting.
doing his research
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised because I don't think you can get up that high without you start playing ball. Start playing ball at a certain point.
But don't grin like that when you say it.
It's a grinnable thing.
It's a grinnable thing because
It is.
you want to play ball too, nigga.
I don't know. It depends. I'll play ball. I will play ball, but I don't know if I want to play ball in the black political space.
Oh well, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I'll play ball in other
whites.
spaces.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if I want to play ball in the
White
political
ball.
space either, because you just completely get stripped of your privacy.
Your
That's
black
gone.
balls.
Well, there's no more hypocrisy.
True.
What you mean?
In a political space.
Oh,
is it?
right.
And that's and I feel like that's a lot
yeah.
of and that's
For
the
sure.
point. That's a big point where like what FD was saying about Killer Mike. When you like try to demean a nigga or try to shit on somebody for allegedly not
You lose
doing
a certain part of
being a
this.
part of the community, you are now put in the spotlight of
yourself.
like, what the fuck do you do?
Yeah,
Right,
yourself.
Which I guess he
right.
kind of proved with the ending. Like, you know, I talked to black leaders about free land and
Yeah.
but
I got a
it's
sponsor
all-
I'm not getting paid for.
And then the
Allegedly.
and then the only way that you can prevent
He
that,
probably isn't getting paid
The
for it.
only
He
way
ain't
to
getting
prevent that hypocrisy is you go full blown radical aside, like full blown MAGA conservative or conservative, full blown liberal. Like
Right.
everything about you from top to bottom needs to be that, even whether it's logical or illogical.
if this was like,
But isn't that
if this
grifting?
game was an even playing field, like it's this, they're not on even playing field. So
Yeah.
like FD could just talk shit. And not saying he is talking shit necessarily. These could be true statements in the middle that we haven't watched.
Yeah.
But
and it's literally his job. Like at the end of the day, he's a
and that's
YouTube
the thing. That's how you
video
get out.
essayist.
That's how he gets out of it. With the, you know, it's
It is.
he's not trying to be a political pundit or
Right.
nothing of that. He's just making videos,
Yeah.
which is true.
And it seems like he's doing something outside of that.
Yes, he's doing something.
He's doing something
And I
outside
don't
of
think FD got paid for that because FD doesn't like. I know he got money, but he don't. He's smart about not showing it.
that. Well, from what I've heard him say is that like
Definitely got
he's a
money.
full-time YouTuber.
Yeah,
YouTuber, Patreon.
Yeah,
I think
I
the
mean-
Nebula thing he be doing like
everything he does is 300,000 to $1 million. Like this
Yeah.
nigga is
He's to the
definitely-
moon.
You don't work after
but he
that.
goes.
he's
to,
got 3 different channels doing beautifully.
But he goes to
Yeah.
Goodwill to buy his YouTube shirts. That's the
and
thing.
never has a haircut.
which is why he'll always
Ever.
have money.
Yeah, yeah.
That
You
does
know,
bother
fuck a
me. though.
retwist.
It does bother me that he never has a haircut.
Well, DJ Academics doesn't have a haircut, and you know.
He wears a hat though.
It bothers me too.
Well, don't, nigga.
Nigga, come
shut
on.
up.
You bald and you wearing a hoodie, nigga. You ain't no position.
I don't have a haircut. I don't have a haircut.
Well, touche, nigga.
All right then, nigga. Thou shalt not protest.
Yeah,
But I will. You've seen me with one. People have seen me with one though.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen these niggas. With
I've
one.
also never seen you with a shiny scalp.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen you like fresh oiled. Like
You ain't ever glistening.
if I got
Whoa.
if we got you an if we got
You
you
ain't
an
never glistening.
exfoliating head
that's crazy.
massage for like a birthday or something.
You're still adding to it.
Yeah, to like change the pH of his scalp.
Well, like nah, like you've seen those like dermatologists, like yeah, like what we got.
You ever had
there,
like
so-
a chemical peel on your head?
No.
Cherry ain't never done nothing to it?
No.
Damn. Cherry used to do facials. Like it's not that
I mean,
far
she did,
fetched.
she's giving me like chemical pills on my face.
Yeah, but never the scalp.
No, not the head.
All right, I'll try to do that to you. I'm trying to be more, you know,
Hospitable.
getting gayer
you know,
and gayer.
interactive with my friends' lives and their birthdays.
Okay.
Isn't your birthday going on?
Yeah, this is this month.
It's literally this month.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Happy birthday, nigga.
Yeah,
I
appreciate
probably
you,
won't
though.
remember the actual day.
Exactly.
Yeah, nah.
Get it out the way now.
It's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah, but let's get over to